それから。
ムクロ、お前を倒さなければ死んでも死にきれねえ。Yeah, so obviously, this would be the new intros moving forward. You know, instead of saying hi, like, you know, just add a bit of personality to it, you know what I'm saying? Get my own brand out there, whatever that is. I don't know. But I don't know, this was just fun. I like doing this. Like, obviously, if you've been watching my other Reborn, you see the ones I do with the game from Victory Versus. So this one too, I think it's pretty cool. Obviously, as we get cooler lines moving forward in the anime, I'll change it up. So moving forward for the foreseeable future, this is the intro. And, you know, just to mention, obviously, after like I've rewatched this scene, or this whole like last scene in like the end of the Mukuro arc, bro. When I rewatched it, fam, I almost cried, because like it's like watching your son. Like, you know, I know some people didn't like Tuna in the beginning. I liked him. I understood, you know, how he felt, but it was just like, so it's like when you have a deadbeat son, and all of a sudden your child comes and becomes, I don't know, Tony Stark or whoever. He just comes on and he does some crazy stuff. Your son is a dropout. It just feels so. I felt so heartwarming, like a parent, you know. But anyway, that's it from me. Yo, people, what is up? It's me, Yenzo, and we are here for another episode. So yeah, what's good, people? Episode 34. Ooh, Reborn. Let's get it. So, like I've said, I've watched the remaining arc on my own. If you're curious, I am recording this the same day I watch Railgun. Obviously, I'm wearing the same hoodie. But generally, when I'm in my room, when I'm doing reactions, generally I wear hoodies. It's just comfortable. Anyway, yeah, we finished the daily arc. I watched episode 27 to 33 on my own. Yeah, so someone did say in the comments that this was actually before the Mukuro arc, or the Mukuro section in the daily arc, but they moved it to after, so I could see there was like a regression in terms of character. They changed some stuff, like with some of the powers, but there was definitely a regression in terms of character. Outside like the first or two episodes, which are kind of funny, the remaining, oh my god, it was a slog. I can see why the story was having low ratings, because after a while, when you realize the comedy is essentially the same. It's like, okay, Lambo comes in, throws a wrench, Tuna bitches about not being strong, Haru comes in. I mean, Haru is pretty fun. Kyoko is ever stationary. She's nothing, to be honest. Like it's not even that she's nice, but I don't know, man. Kyoko is just like, she's not just interesting. Like, I'm not asking her to be like Haru and be over the top, but like, apart from cakes, what does Kyoko like? I don't know. She's just like, Kyoko-chan. I'm like, okay. Like, what she like? What does she dislike? What does she do with her free time? I know nothing about Kyoko. Like, I can see some of her silly things sometimes, you know, where she's like, I don't know. There's just not enough of a personality to her. I kind of got on my nerves watching this last episodes. Tuna, kind of, but not really. Kind of got on my nerves, kind of, but not really. It was just like the comedy is very formulaic, and it's not diverse enough. It's not interesting enough. It's always the same kind of jokes. I can see why they had to change it from a gag manga. At least if you're doing gag, you have to change it from, you know, look at Gintama. Even Gintama, which is probably one of the best comedies I've read from Jump, even them, they had like some issues, you know, in the beginning, and then they went to a serious arc, and then you see they alternate between serious, funny, serious, funny, you know. So, and the jokes, while people keep the character traits, like Kagura is essentially like Gintoki's daughter. She takes on the straights, you know, and that's like progressive. Look, there's a progression in terms of her character and the joke. So you watching, it's not just, oh, the same kind of joke. There's progression. There's like running jokes. Oh, Shinpachi's glasses. So you know it's a joke, and when they do it, it's funny, but it's just not. It doesn't happen the same way, the same exact similar circumstance, which is what's been happening in Reborn. And why I didn't have an issue in the first 20 episodes before the Mukura, because I assumed it was all leading to the serious moment. But when I heard, oh, it was actually just a gag manga because he was doing badly, they changed it. Then it kind of, it changed the way I viewed the series. I still like the series, obviously, and it still works in terms of that. But this episode 27 to 33, oh my god, I have to rethink some of my life choices watching these episodes. Like, I mean, we met Colonello and Skull, who are part of the Aqua Baleno, so that was pretty cool. But the episodes themselves, not that interesting. I think the sushi one was kind of fun. Yeah, was it the sushi one? Yeah, that was kind of fun with Bianchi's delayed poison. That was pretty fun. That's the only one that I can remember off the top of my head that was interesting. I mean, there were ones with the guy who fakes his death. That was okay. The one with the swimming lessons. I mean, yeah, no, yeah. Doesn't even matter. Let's just move on. To be honest, so anyway, so that was my take on the episode 27 to 30. So without further ado, we're gonna do episode 34. The Varia is here. Now, I don't know who the Varia is. Oh yes, I should say I was spoiled on this. That Reborn is an immortal, something like that. I mean, I did speculate in one of my episodes that Reborn, I was talking about how Reborn, why is his name Reborn? Because maybe he's been reborn multiple times. I don't know. So I guess it's kind of similar to he's immortal, I guess. Reborn, immortality. It's kind of the same. I don't know. It's all similar anyway. Obviously, we knew Reborn was not a normal person. So yeah, I guess it's kind of a spoiler, but not really a spoiler. And then obviously, like 2 weeks ago, Reborn was trending on Twitter. So I didn't see any spoilers, but I know there's something about rings. So that's about it. So I know, yeah, in fact, as I see the Varia arrive, the next episode is the Vongola rings. So, yep. So we're moving on to episode 34. The Varia arrives. Oh, and before I say this, at the beginning of the episode, new intro. Let's go. Okay, Tuna. Oh, this man is flying. Iron Man versus Varia.